Imagine a small ball rolling uphill without any motor, battery, or external force pushing it. It sounds like magic, but researchers at the University of Waterloo have made this gravity-defying ball a reality through groundbreaking work in soft matter physics. The team has observed a pea-sized sphere with a gummy bear texture that climbs up walls using nothing but passive locomotion. This incredible elastic ball experiment challenges everything we thought we knew about physics. What's happening here, John?
Yeah, I love that this is a Canadian university, University of Waterloo. So just quickly, under normal circumstances, obviously a ball can't roll up a wall because there's no force pushing it against the surface to create friction. So on a vertical wall, gravity pulls the ball straight down, so a rigid ball would just fall. So there's been previous attempts to make objects move up walls, but it required sticky surfaces, motors, or external forces like magnets. The breakthrough here is that the researchers used an extremely soft elastic ball. Think of it like a giant gummy bear, and a wall that's also slightly squishy, like a mouse pad. And so when the soft ball is placed on the wall, its front flattens against the surface while the back peels away. And that creates an asymmetric contact area, which generates a small but persistent torque that causes the ball to rotate upwards. And so, just so you know, it's not fast. It's super, super slow. It's about 1 millimeter every 2 seconds, but it's steady. And so think about it like this. The researchers liken it to unzipping an invisible zipper between the ball and the wall. So this is a form of sort of passive locomotion, which is movement that doesn't require motors or external power, but instead relies on the interplay of the materials and their elastic properties. This is cool. I really like this. What are your thoughts on this?
This is really interesting. Like, I like the fact that we can now create friction where none existed before because both materials slightly change shape and deform when they touch a surface. And the torque propels the ball upward along the surface. This feels like a Spider-Man type thing. But yeah, this is very, very cool. And it looks like, this is just the beginning to understand is how we can create friction between two surfaces and then use that to propel forward without any external force is insane and amazing.
And the mechanism apparently is reminiscent of how some creatures like geckos, they use adhesion and material flexibility to climb surfaces. So the research into the soft surface adhesion, it highlights kind of more of the importance of molecular contact and surface roughness, which shows how soft materials can grip and release from surfaces in ways that rigid materials cannot. So this could hint at future applications, say in soft robotics, where machines made from flexible materials could move in complex environments, like, for example, inside the human body, across rough terrain, or even space. But space, there's no gravity, so I don't get it. But I get the concept and the application into other things other than climbing against gravity, right?
Yeah, I mean, in space, the idea is you're climbing. I mean, you're not in space by yourself. You're on the outside of a spaceship or something, and you need to move around in a motorless environment. And so the measurement proved that passive locomotion can work consistently and predictability. The motorless climbing ball doesn't just move randomly. It follows clear patterns that the scientists can measure and understand. The research documentation describes this phenomenon as defying common sense and potentially rewriting textbooks in physics education. So this is potentially revolutionary in multiple fields: medical devices, surgical tools that navigate through the body using passive locomotion, space exploration, rovers that climb without depleting battery power. So, if you're climbing a hill or whatever, you just take your time, you use this technique, construction and building maintenance systems that work without external power, environmental monitoring. So there's a lot of things that can happen here, but I really love this defying gravity technology we're doing here.
Yeah, it's really cool. And so just so you guys know, like, this isn't a fluke. They used a high-speed camera footage and combined with their theoretical calculations, and they proved that this phenomenon was real. Because like it's unexpected, right? It's disbelief, right? So, and they were even unexpected and in disbelief when they saw the results. So they had to go back and check everything. But yeah, really cool stuff.
Yeah, and might not work with bigger things. They're going to have to see speed is a problem, consistency. They'll have to look at this and see where it goes. But I love where this is going. I love how we're defying gravity and the rules of physics as we thought we understood them. So anytime these kinds of things come along, it's mind blowing, and I love it.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think of this gravity-defying ball.
Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Yeah. I don't know when this is coming out, but
probably last week in July.
Okay. So enjoying the summer, getting ready for Elevate in September. I don't know if do we have a startup drinks in August?
We won't. We'll have a Flowgrammer event probably, but we won't.
So going to a Flowgrammer event, yeah. But just working with clients on government funding. So if you have any questions, reach out to me on LinkedIn. But if you have general business questions, your startup, what do they do, Craig?
Head over to startupcoach.ca or torontostarts.com. Everything's over at torontostarts.com. One of the largest startup communities in Canada. We do workshops, events. There's all sorts of resources and training, multiple podcasts, lots of stuff over there. You can schedule a call with me. You can get links to our Flowgrammer stuff where we do business automation and really help companies take things to the next level without increasing their staff and scale faster. So you can take a look at all of that. And we'd love to hear from you. So leave a comment below and let us know what you're up to. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Thanks, everyone.